Hey everybody, this is Magical Mustache Man, John and Kyle, and today we are at Festival of the Holidays 2025. Super excited.
I love this festival. It is all about the holiday spirit. We are at Epcot, and as I say, my favorite festival is the festival that's currently occurring right now. Festival Holidays goes from November 28th to December 30th, and again, it's all about the holidays.
You got cookies, you got Santa, you got storytellers, you got secret Olafs, you got it all right here. I'm super excited. We just got to the park, so we're just, we're gonna check it out first. Maybe start off with a cookie. I've been seeing all these delicious cookies that Epcot's been showcasing, and one that really got me was what's this one right here? The one that looks like a glass. The Epcot.
The prototype cookie of tomorrow. I think
there we go.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It has like an orange cranberry frosting. So Festival Holidays is definitely a very dessert-forward festival when it comes to food. There's some good savory options. We're going to take you through them today, but it is one of the kind of hallmarks is the cookies. So there are holiday cookies from all over the place. We're going to show you some of them. We're going to try some of them. If you want to get all of them, you should probably bring like a Ziploc bag or a container to take them home because you cannot possibly eat 15 plus cookies a day, unless you can, in which case I'm impressed. Yeah, we're gonna probably maybe start in creations and check out the merch, and then I'm ready for a snack.
Me too.
There's a little bit, there's like a throw, which actually is quite soft. This is $70. They have a spirit jersey this year, which is Figment. The Festival of the Holidays spirit jerseys the past couple years have been great because they're fluffy. We did not wear them today, despite being December. It is 75 degrees. Not complaining, but also too warm for a sweater. They have some bags, a little holiday magic mug for some hot cocoa. They have a Figment sweater this year. That's cute.
Oh, that's really nice.
I'm not the biggest Figment fan. Let's see. That is $80 for that sweater. So pricey. Then they have just the regular Christmas stuff. So we have stockings and ornaments and a Christmas tree skirts.
But we're definitely getting to my favorite part, which is the ornaments.
Ornaments are super cute this year.
Wow. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be taking
Oh my God,
home.
look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the Stitch one. That one's really cute. I love Stitch. Yeah, these are adorable.
I love this little bell. Very cute.
And they have this little light up like snowman Mickey over here. It says limit 2 per guest. I'm guessing this is a popular item, little Mickey snowman. That's
very light.
adorable.
Yeah.
All right, there might be some more stuff in Communicore as well that we will check out. All right, so after checking out creations, we walked over to Communicore, which is again the event space for the festivals. And so for Festival of the Holidays, they have Santa inside, which looks really beautiful. You can do pictures with Santa, which is awesome. If you have your family here, want to do that. And then they also have experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow, which is a food booth that only has cookies. They have a prototype cookie, which is a sugar cookie with dark chocolate and cranberry orange icing, I think. A ginger molasses cookie with a cream cheese frosting, and a salted caramel Spaceship Earth shaped cookie. They're massive. So they look good. I think we're gonna try one of those in a second. And then they also have a huge Gingerbread Spaceship Earth. That is so cool. They had it last year, and something that's really unique to Walt Disney World is they have all of these gingerbread displays across the property, right? So at the resorts, you should check out our favorite resorts during the holidays video. We show all the gingerbreads that are at all the different resorts, and then they have the Gingerbread Spaceship Earth here. But I think John is going to try the prototype cookie next.
Yes, super excited. And we'll see you then. All right, so this is our first snack. This is the Epcot cookie, which stands for Experimental Prototype Cookie of Tomorrow. Sorry, that took hard to remember. And I got like the sugar chocolate cookie. What was it specifically called?
Orange cranberry.
Orange cranberry. You can't really tell, but it has like a cool reflective little pattern on there and a white chocolate on the bottom. So let me just try it out. Wow, that's pretty good. I would not expect it to be that soft. I was expecting a crunch. I'm a super fan of the chocolate, super fan of the cookie, but not a fan of the white chocolate on the bottom.
Orange cranberry icing?
The orange cranberry icing.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, but overall, it's a decent cookie. It's a decent cookie.
All right, so one more thing that's in Communicore that we forgot to mention is favorites of festivals past. So this is favorite items from past festivals. They have a Reuben croquette, a brown sugar and maple glazed ham slider, and a panettone holiday trifle, which sounds quite
Delicious.
good. Also, there are a ton of drink options, adult beverage options, as well as non-alcoholic options. Many of them have holiday flavors. So for example, they have a pecan pie hard cider, an oatmeal raisin cookie brown ale, a tiramisu imperial stout, so tons of cool options. And then we decided to go kind of to the right if you're headed towards World Showcase, and there's a ton of great options right here. So we have Chestnuts and Good Cheer Holiday Kitchen, which has a bunch of cinnamon glazed nuts, almonds, cashews, pecans, and fire roasted chestnuts, as well as eggnog. Noche Buena Cocina, I got the pan de jamon, which I'm gonna try in a second, which is a traditional Latin Christmas bread rolled with ham, raisins, and green olives. They also have a chorizo tamal that's plant-based, and cinnamon spice chocolate crinkle cookie. And then John got a beverage there, which is a Mexican hot chocolate milk stout. Do you want to try that?
Yep. Wow, that's like a good, it has, you know, like a Mexican chocolate, the one that looks like a brick. It's kind of like that, but in a beer form, like abuela chocolate. Super delicious. How's your beer?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh.
I just tried the pan de jamon. That is delicious. The bread is a little dry, but the ham is like sweet. I love olives, so olive flavor is good for me. John doesn't love olives, but I think he's avoiding them, so that's good. And then Mele Kalikimaka Holiday Kitchen is also right over here. They have a Kahlua pork, the sweet potatoes, a lomi salmon, which John is gonna try, and a coffee mocha cookie. Wow. It's like salmon ceviche, Hawaiian style.
Oh my God, yes. That's literally what it is.
I nailed it.
Wow. That's my favorite one so far.
All right.
Wow.
And then I got a Maui Brewing Co. Mango Sticky Rice IPA, which is quite good. It's not sweet at all, and the mangoes, I guess, is actually like not super present, but it's a nice IPA. One thing I love about sampling beers during the Epcot Festivals is they have a 6-ounce option as well as a 12-ounce option. So if you want to try a couple different beers without getting full, because you want to try a bunch of different snacks, you have that option as well. And then over here is also Swirled Showcase, which has a liquid nitrogen chocolate peppermint mousse. They do this liquid nitrogen mousse thing for every festival that's themed. In past years, it's looked pretty good. There's been a lot of very funny social media posts about the one this year that looks like a pile of poop. Probably tastes good, but the chocolate, I think, just looks like a little pale because it's frozen and it's not tempered, and so looks a little rough.
Yeah.
But this is delicious. That's delicious. Beers are good, and I think we're gonna keep strolling after we try these. All right, so in addition to all of the fantastic bites and sips that you can have at festival holidays, there's a lot of really fun activities. So I'm gonna go through a couple of these. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, always pick up a festival passport when you enter Epcot, either from International Gateway, front gates. It has a list of all of the entertainment, all of the booths, times for shows. It is a must get whenever you enter a festival. So, fun for kids of all ages. We have the Holiday Cookie Stroll, which is you purchase any 5 of the cookies throughout the park, and there's a little stamp booklet in the back of the passport, and then you get a, see this here it says, a M&M's Mini Milk Chocolate Candy Holiday Blend is the treat that you get at the end.
Oh, so like a special cookie.
Yeah. And then Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition Scavenger Hunt. So there's usually a scavenger hunt for a character throughout the World Showcase with every festival. This is Olaf. That you have to buy the map ahead of time and then like put stickers when you find him. I think it's $11.99 for the map, and then you get a gift or a treat at the end of it. Nothing is free in Disney World.
Yes, nothing.
One of the best parts of Festival Holidays is glimmering greenhouses. So they do an overlay inside of Living with the Land, which is probably our favorite ride here, and with like a bunch of different Christmas lights and holiday gifts, and it's really cool. We'll try to check it out. It's best to go at night, but the line tends to get long, which the line is never long with Living with the Land otherwise, so you know it's worth it. You can meet Santa Claus in Communicore Hall. You can meet Santa Goofy, which is a new one this year in the Odyssey, so cool. Which is so cute. He's awesome.
And I do want to say, inside the Odyssey, they do have tons of trees, and they have like different kinds of Christmas trees. So not all Christmas trees are the same.
Yeah, so that is Glittering Grove, presented by Balsam Hill. So basically faux trees, a bunch of different kinds of faux trees that are all beautifully decorated inside the Odyssey. That was super cool. And then over between Imagination Pavilion and the World Showcase is the Festive Fragrances presented by Scentsy. So they have these little snow globe gardens that are pumping out like holiday scents that are put out by Scentsy. That smelled really good, and I thought the displays were really pretty this year.
They usually have the scents in the middle of Epcot, but I guess this year they had them at the new area they opened where they have like the Christmas decorations. They're really nice and cute over there.
Yeah, that's super cute. And now how about entertainment? Because again, another really special thing about Festival Holidays is the entertainment that is the world of the holidays.
So some of these are the same from last year, but I'm just gonna go down the list. So we have Joyful, a celebration of season. Wow, that was so good. The voices were so amazing. I want to watch it again. It was really good. I love
gospel-inspired holiday choir performance.
All right, you got Canadian Holiday Voyagers, which is a musical. It's like they usually have like the booth there. People are singing. You got Father Christmas at United Kingdom.
He is a hoot.
Yeah, he is.
The acting is superb.
You got Père Noël. I don't think we've done that one.
It's in France, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have. Hanukkah Storytellers between Morocco and France.
That's a great show.
And then Japan. I don't think Japan had something last year, but this year they had the Daruma Storytellers, which is really cool. I want to go check that out today. La Befana in Italy. She's like the Christmas witch.
Yeah, the old lady witch. It feels a little, problematic to talk about old women this way, but she is a great character in Italy.
We also have Chinese lion dancers in China, along with the that was really cool. With the Zihu Trio, celebrate a lunar years with traditional Chinese folk music played by renowned musicians. Wow. We've never done this, but it's Mischievous Magical Barn Santa.
This is everybody's favorite holiday storyteller. I feel like you recorded it last year when you came to tour before we did our video, but he is supposed to be hilarious.
And then lastly, we have Las Posadas Celebration, which is in Mexico. Join the fun and pageantry of Las Posadas with dancers, piñatas, and more. Sounds fun.
Yeah. So the show times are listed in the My Disney Experience app, so you can see them. They're usually like every hour or two, and so you kind of bop around and see them. If you're going to spend one day at Epcot for Festival Holidays, I definitely encourage you to see a lot of them. They're short. They're like 15 minutes usually. Yeah. The kids love them. Great performances, and it just really gets you in the holiday spirit and gets you like a little bit more of that like multicultural experience of understanding people celebrate the holidays all throughout the world.
Yeah, so what's next?
I think we're gonna now enter World Showcase and start trying a few more snacks. Oh, we start off at the Odyssey, which has a bunch of like sweet treats like cookies, and there's so many cookies.
So many cookies.
But we did get a beer, which is a cranberry vanilla wheat ale, which is quite tasty.
Oh, nice.
You want to try that?
Yes, I would.
It's not sweet. Cranberry and vanilla is there, but it's pretty light.
Yeah, wow. It tastes like vanilla Coke if it was a beer.
That's actually a very good description. Yeah, I cannot disagree with that. All right, let's explore the world. If you are looking to plan your next holiday magical vacation, please reach out to us at magicalmustacheman.com. We specialize in Disney, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts, and we'd love to help you plan your next vacation. All right, we are exploring the World Showcase. We skipped Mexico because we know we want to get some food there, and we weren't ready for a snack just yet. So, next up for food is China. We walked by China. They have a barbecue, chashu, pork fried rice, a beef noodle soup bowl, and vegetable spring rolls. I did hear the beef noodle soup bowl is quite good this year. And then Refreshment Outpost between China and Germany has a spiced shrimp stew, which sounds delicious. I love their stews in Refreshment Outpost. We did stop in Bavaria. They have a pork schnitzel, a cheese fondue, and a bread bowl, which is very, very popular, and the hazelnut Linzer cookie with raspberry jam. I love raspberry jam sandwich cookies. It's like one of my favorites. So I'm gonna try that in just a second. And then we walked by Italy because we have been duped too many times by the Italian booths during the festivals, but they have a fried house-made pizza dough with pomodoro sauce, a salsiccia and pepperoni focaccia, and a chocolate pizza. All of that sounds terrible. So let's try this cookie. It's soft, it's raspberry-y. The hazelnut cookie is super short and crumbly, and the jam is super tart and refreshing. That is delicious. It's massive. It makes you super cute. So we're gonna eat this, and I'm gonna keep rolling.
All right, so we are here at the Japan Pavilion, which is the Shiwasu Hollywood Holiday Kitchen. But before we go here, let's just step back a little bit. We were at America earlier, so let's just talk about the America menu. Over there they have a red velvet cookie funnel cake. Sounds super delicious. I love a funnel cake. For food, they have a slow roasted turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans. So it's like a bowl.
Delicious Thanksgiving dinner.
Delicious Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, awesome. Blackened catfish. I love a catfish, so I gotta try that later on. They do have a chocolate cookie featuring Snickers bar pieces. Very American. For beverages, they have a Crooked Can, Three Daughters Brewing Eggnog White Porter. That sounds really good. I love eggnog. Victory Brewing Chocolate Cherry Stout. Also sounds very delicious. We also stopped by Morocco. Morocco has a Moroccan wrap, which is tomato, cucumbers, relish, and your choice of 3 meats. So it's either chicken, lamb, or falafel. For beverages, they do have $3 Brewing, Gulf Steam Brewing Holiday Snake Bite. Oh, that sounds really good, that snake bite. King Farm Frostbite Blueberry Ginger Hard Cider, and a sparkling holiday fig cocktail. Back to Japan. This is my all-time holiday favorite. I always get the soba. This thing is so amazing. I think this is like year 4 where they do the soba for the holidays. Really enjoying it. But let's talk about food real quick. They do have the sushi tree roll. They have it every year. Sometimes it's fruit, sometimes it's just California roll. It's okay. It's whatever. The Toshikoshi soba, buckwheat soba noodles in hot dashi fish-based soup, topped with a shrimp tempura and chopped green onions. So good. Let me just try this right now, because
Can't help yourself.
God, it's so good. Damn, that's good. I want to have like 2 more of these. And just to finish the beverages, we do have the Yuzu Refresher, Sapporo Black Chocolate Nigori Sake, and the Japanese Punch.
What does it taste like?
It has a really good, strong fish-based soup. I love fish-based soup, really good. The tempura, always crunchy, very delicious. And the noodles are so soft and chewy, perfection. I think we're gonna head on down this way to France and go get a macaron, because those things look really good.
So also in the American Pavilion, which we forgot to mention, is probably one of the premier events or entertainment that happens at Festival Holidays, which is Candlelight Processional. So this is the reading of the Christmas story, the biblical Christmas story, with this huge choir behind the narrator. And the narrator is always somebody super famous. We saw John Stamos a few years ago, Ralph Macchio, Brendan Fraser. This year, Cheryl Lee Ralph, the original Dream Girl, is doing it. And they change throughout the season. So every few days, there's a new narrator. These are very, very popular. You can wait in the standby line. I think it's performed 4 times a night. You can wait in the standby line, but you may have to wait hours, especially for a very popular narrator, or you can get a dining package. So this is where you have a reservation at a restaurant, sit-down dining in Epcot, and needs to be pre-booked. It needs to be specific to a dining package, not just any reservation at these restaurants, but then it includes kind of a reserved seating for those people who have the dining package. We did this at Rose and Crown a few years ago. Lots of different restaurants are included. Your travel advisor can help you plan this. It's a prefix menu, usually maybe a little bit more than what it costs to just sit down and eat, but it's a really great way to guarantee that you're going to see the narrator that you want to see if you're coming during your trip. They also do this for Eat to the Beat during Food and Wine, and Garden Rocks, and the Broadway shows during Festival of the Arts. So dining package, always a way to go if you really want to see a show at the American Gardens Pavilion during the festival. All right, so rounding out the end of the holiday kitchens, we have L'Chaim Holiday Kitchen celebrating Hanukkah. They have pastrami on rye, a smoked salmon potato latke, and a regular potato latke, raspberry arugula, and a Mickey-shaped almond black and white cookie, which is super adorable, as well as a frozen New York whiskey sour. which sounds delicious. We've gotten the latkes before. They're excellent. The pastrami and rye is also excellent.
Good.
In France, at Le Marché de Noël, they have a smoked salmon spread on a brioche bun, which looks great, a turkey and roasted sweet potato dish, and then a gingerbread macaron, which we may have already taken a bite of because it was so delicious. It is an excellent macaron.
It's like a gingerbread cookie in macaron form. It's so good, super sweet, very crunchy, very chewy. Wow. Perfect.
It's got perfect macaron texture, which is fantastic. And then Canada, we have the Yukon Holiday Kitchen, which is like the actual main kiosk, which has a seared salmon, beef bourguignon, and a maple leaf shortbread cookie. We want to get the shortbread cookie at some point, not today because we are quite full. And then, again, my opinion, best of the fest, best bite, always at festival holidays, is the holiday poutine at Refreshment Port right next door. So sweet potato fries, turkey, gravy, cranberry relish, crispy onions. It's Thanksgiving in poutine form. It's like the Thanksgiving of Canada, which apparently they do celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada, but it's in October. I found that out when I was on a work trip to Montreal in October, that they were celebrating that, which is pretty cool. So that rounds out the holiday kitchens. A lot of the other like main restaurants or like quick service areas do have themed like holiday bites as well that you can also find in the festival passports. But as always, it has been a lovely day at festival holidays.
Always a lovely time here.
Yeah, it's just like the food is good. Again, it's definitely more on the sweet side as opposed to savory. The drinks also very themed. They sound sweet, but they usually are well balanced. Like they have like the essence of like gingerbread or whatever, but it's not super sweet. So they're all really fun to try.
Other than that, Festival to Holiday was great. Smelling, eating, walking, Santa's. I was not feeling the Christmas spirit until today.
Yeah, this definitely kickstarted the Christmas spirit for sure. So we are wishing all of you a wonderful holiday season. I hope that if you've never been to Festival Holidays, you consider coming. I will say my favorite time to come, one of my favorite times to come to Disney World is the first week of December. Right after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is crazy here. Do not recommend unless you are ready for the crowds.
No.
This week, pretty chill. Usually, when we used to not live in Orlando, we used to come during this week and you get all the holiday vibes, but not all the craziness. Once you get into like second, third week of December, it's bananas here until after New Year's. So again, plan for crazy crowds. Obviously, it can be hard with kids like in school to like just between Thanksgiving break and Christmas break to be able to get out to travel. But if you do have the ability to do it, my favorite time to come is this week for sure.
Absolutely. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad, and I hope you like our content. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you very much.